What is up, friends and foes? It's Callie1, and I'm here with Cassie.
Hi.
And we are down in Detroit, and we are going to get out and shoot. What is up, friends and foes? So we're in Detroit at a place called Elmore Gardens. It's a new complex that was built, and when they built it, they put a garden next to it. And as you can see, through this entryway is the garden. Little nice green space in Detroit. And the entryway was built out of what used to be a water tower that they pulled off the building, that they then renovated and turned into an apartment complex or condo complex. This is my first time checking this place out, and Cassie and I are going to go in and take some photos and see what we can get. Alright, so we took a little gander around this garden or green space, and I'm thinking we're going to put Cassie on this bench, and we're going to shoot this bench, maybe put her center and shoot facing this way with the rustic water tower in the background. And also, I think from an angle we can get this nice green in the background, complement the color of her hair, and she'll really pop in the green background. She'll really pop off all these backgrounds. So Cassie, why don't you take a seat, and we will take some photos. Yeah, that's perfect right there. All right, so we are in the water tower now, and as we were walking through and messing around, I noticed this nice little bench here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do some shots with Cassie on it. We have the shadows from the ironwork in the gate in the doorway coming down, and making shapes and lines on this little bench, the wood and the rust, this whole structure behind her. I think it'll be really cool. And also we got the brick, so a lot of different textures, and I think this will be a cool spot to shoot. All right, why don't you take a seat on the bench and we'll go from there. This is actually a pretty cool spot. It's not that big, but I think we're making some magic here. All right, we just took some shots with Cassie on the bench. Now what I really want to do is I'm going to have her sit on the ground. As you can see, we got the nice brick texture on the ground, and so I'm going to have her sit on that in front of the bench, and as she goes to sit down, you'll see there's going to be a play of shadows on her face. Maybe slide a little bit to the left so we can start to block out some of these shadows. Keep going. A little bit more. See, like that. And it's hard to tell on the GoPro, I think, but if you look at her face, she's got shadows coming across it, so we can really play with these shadows and some lights and darks, and I think this will be a pretty cool spot to shoot. All right, we'll be right back. All right, so we just wrapped up at Elmore Gardens. It was a pretty space. It's not that big, but you can find a couple spots in it. But definitely, if you come here, we just talked to one of the guys that sort of helps manage this spot. And if you come here, don't bring lights, don't bring extra stuff. You know, just bring your model and your camera and take a couple photos. But you know, don't be a disruptive photographer and take over the place. All right, and now we're gonna move on to the next location. I think I have a spot downtown where there's abandoned staircase on our building. We're gonna check it out and see what we can get. All right, gotta unlock the car first. So we're at the second spot and we're pulling out the luggage to see. Oh, here comes the kitty.
Oh, that's a different one.
Oh, it is it? Yeah.
Come here.
Bunch of bando cats around here. But she went shopping today and we got some colorful little things to wear. We'll see what we like.
Yes.
That's cool.
Yes.
Oh, that is nice.
Super fun.
Yes.
Vintage.
So we're gonna rummage through the suitcase and see what we can put together for this staircase and leafy green building behind us. So while she wears the cloak of invisibility,
I'm changing.
she's changing. Well, she wears the cloak of invisibility and gets changed. We're gonna take a look at this spot we're gonna shoot. So we have all these stairs with these little landings, a lot of foliage, some ivy covering the whole side of that building, and then just a couple features we could probably use. Get her on the stairs, maybe on the landing. So we'll just creep around this lot, see what we can put together. Just another day in Detroit. All right, so what I like about working with Cassie is she's a hairdresser, and so this thing, it's constantly changing.
It's always changing.
It's always changing. Like, I never know. It's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Usually I have some idea. Like this time I saw she went pink, so I'm like, let's shoot. But other times it's like she just shows up and it's like, I thought you were blonde and now you're not. But you know, now I know to ask. Or when she has a certain hair color that I see posted, I'm like, keep that, let's shoot that.
Yep.
So
We did do that last time.
yeah. All right, we are here in the jungle of these stairs, and hopefully we can find some places to shoot. She's wearing this wonderful number, and let me get a pan down of this. All right, so why don't you come on over to the stairs, and let's start, have you on the stairs. So come around, Casey, and Cassie, sorry,
No, you're fine.
screwed that up. I have a friend named Casey also, so yeah, why don't you sit on the stairs and we'll start with you there, and then maybe we'll move up top to the balcony there, and then we'll move you to the other set of stairs over there. All right, we're gonna take some photos and then we'll be back. All right, so we just finished these stairs, and we are going to grab an abandoned beer that's on the road. A couple blues. Oh yeah, that one. Hey, that one's still full right there on the ground, fresh. Well, I don't know how fresh, but all right, so we're finished here. Get the camera on me. We're finished here, and we are going to move to Belle Isle. It has been flooded lately because they connected an inland lake to the Detroit River, and there's a whole mess of things going on, but hopefully it'll be to our advantage. We'll be able to get some interesting water and reflection shots, and we'll see what we can find. All right, we'll be back. All right, we are at Belle Isle near the beach. Gonna take a couple snaps, hopefully before we lose some light. Hopefully we got some good light. It just sucks lately. We went on Belle Isle to try and shoot near another area, but because the high water levels, so you can see the water is a little high there, making a little pool at the beach, and I showed you in the other video, just the water levels are so high that there's ponds forming on the beach that we can't go to the places we want to go to. One whole corner of Belle Isle is basically shut down. So we're going to try and shoot here. Hopefully the sun will pop out from behind the clouds, but let's see what we can do. All right, so we just popped down to the beach for a sec to snap some quick photos at sunset in the water. Hopefully we got some stuff we like. We did some silhouettes, did some other stuff. So now we're gonna jump back in the car and get hopefully one more outfit, maybe two if we're lucky. But get off Belle Isle and get back into the city and get some photos before the sun drops.
Yay!
Yo, so we calling it a quits. Started to get too dark. We tried to get a couple shots, which I will put up. But it was just getting too dark. We were losing light. We did shoot at the beach at Belle Isle for a little bit, but the two main spots we got, I think we got some really good stuff. So hopefully it all worked out. I had fun.
I did too.
We both had fun.
Yeah.
So we will see you next time. As always, like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell for notifications if you want, and we will see you next time.
Hi.